Is alt season really coming? Or is it just another hopium-induced fever dream, cooked up by a bunch of Moonboy influencers with zero clue and even less dignity? Let's cut the bullshit. Based on real numbers, not your uncle's psychic dog whisperer crap, we're giving this potential alt season a confidence score of 75%. That's right, not 100% to the moon, baby. And not, nah, bro, crypto's dead again. We're not delusional. 75% optimism means there's real shit lining up. But don't you dare get cocky. Now grab your tinfoil hat and let's walk through the logic before you throw your life savings into a coin called Peppy Piss 420. First, Bitcoin dominance is at 61.5%. That's a drop from its recent power-hungry peak of 65%. Translation? Bitcoin's starting to loosen its kung fu grip on the market, and liquidity is sniffing around for a side piece, namely altcoins. This is the first flicker of a rotation, not the main event. When that dominance dips below 60, that's the whisper of alt season. Below 55? Now we're talking open mouth kiss from the market gods. Then there's Ethereum. Oh baby, this one's getting interesting. The Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio has plummeted to 0.02337. That's like watching the heavyweight champ trip over his shoelaces in public. Embarrassing, sad, and kind of funny. But here's the twist. Every time Ethereum got this low versus Bitcoin in the past, it didn't just bounce. It came back like it owed the mafia money. Historically, this level is a launchpad for Ethereum to slap Bitcoin in the face and say, "My turn, bitch." And when Ethereum starts performing, it drags the rest of the altcoin clown car with it. Add to that the total altcoin market cap, which is now around $1.29 trillion. Don't let that number bore you. It's climbing. Slowly? Yes. But steadily. That's the market quietly collecting gunpowder. If it pushes upward and breaks resistance like your ex's new boyfriend breaks gym mirrors, then we're officially on the launch pad. Oh, and sentiment? It's sitting pretty at 70 on the Fear&Greed index. That's greed, baby. People are getting bullish. Not full euphoria yet, but they're lubing up. And when the crowd gets this confident, altcoins usually do one of two things. Either pump so hard they make your bank account blush, or they suck everyone in before nuking back to hell. Right now, with this kind of measured greed and Bitcoin not throwing a tantrum, we're leaning toward the former. Bitcoin itself? Stable. Around 107,000 bucks. Not dropping, not flying, just chillin'. That's what altcoins need. If Bitcoin starts acting like a diva again, alt season hits pause. But as long as it keeps laying low, altcoins can stretch their legs and start some mayhem. So when's it gonna happen? Strap in. Best case scenario, alt season begins creeping in by mid-June 2025. That's when you'll see the first wave, Ethereum moving up, high cap altcoins breaking resistance, and YouTube gurus suddenly acting like they predicted it all. They didn't. That early phase could last until late July, with a possible full-blown mania run in August. You know it's real when meme coins start doing 10x overnight, and people with zero trading experience suddenly become portfolio gods. Until they aren't. Worst case, Bitcoin holds dominance. Ethereum stays weak. TOTAL2 goes limp. That drags us into the May market until Q4 2025. Maybe September, maybe even later. That's not a crash, just a long, boring side market where you question every life decision since 2020. But again, 75% chance we're heating up. The signs are aligned like a cosmic middle finger to the bears. Now, what the hell should be done with this information? Sit on your hands? Keep tweeting when alt season? No. You wait like a sniper. You watch Bitcoin dominance. You watch the Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio. You look for TOTAL2 to push past key resistance zones. When you see the trifecta lining up, bang, you're in. Not all in like a desperate degenerate, but calculated, smart, strategic. And when everyone else FOMOs into random coins they heard about from a drunk cousin, you're already holding, already planning exits, already halfway out while they're just walking in. Let's make one thing loud and clear. This isn't about gambling. This is about warfare. Psychological, financial, emotional warfare. The altcoin market does not care about your dreams. It exists to siphon money from the impatient and redistributed it to the calculated psychopaths who read data and wait for blood in the water. So here's your golden takeaway. Write this shit down, tattoo it on your forehead, Scream it into a mirror. Altseason is coming. Probably. Not guaranteed. But the setup is real, and the data says yes. Not hell yes, just yes. That means be ready, but don't bet the rent money. And for fuck's sake, stop asking people on Reddit when alt season starts. Reddit's a dumpster fire of hopium and bad decisions. Instead, watch, learn, be the person who laughs when the normies show up late. Be the reason they lose money, not the reason they make it. And to the 2% still unsure if this is real, congrats. You're still breathing, still thinking, still skeptical. That's good. It means your brain works. Now stay sharp, stay sarcastic, stay savage. This ain't over. End of broadcast.